It's the Phoenix, Arizona weather discussion. This is for Wednesday, the 23rd of October. I'm Michael Groff. Dry conditions, temperatures well above seasonal averages for the rest of the week, heading toward the weekend. We could be not only flirting with record heat, but obviously triple digits may come back into the forecast as well. But it will be fairly short-lived. We do anticipate another change in the weather pattern, one that favors much cooler temperatures by the time we get toward next week. Afternoon highs once again dipping below average. It will feel like fall, and maybe, just maybe, we're done with those 90-degree days, those 100-degree days, all in one foul swoop. We'll talk about all of it and everything else as we dive on in and discuss. First, let's take a look at the almanac from yesterday. 95 degrees the afternoon high, 62 the morning low. The averages sitting at 87 and 63 as we take a look outside right now here just around 12 noon. We've got sunny sky. We've got 88 degrees at Sky Harbor. Dew point at 27. Yes, very dry. Relative humidity 10%. Winds are light and the barometer is falling. Satellite picture shows you what's going on here, and that's a big bunch of nothing. Severe clear here across the southwest. Not a cloud in the sky. The main storm track well to the north. And with high pressure around, that's going to continue to be the case, although we will start to see some high clouds coming in here, maybe by tomorrow afternoon, and especially over the weekend, but that really won't slow down the heat, at least not for a while. Watch warning map is just unbelievably quiet for this time of year across most of the contiguous United States. So too the convective outlook. In fact, there's nothing here, not even so much as a rumble of thunder across the United States. Look at that, just nothing. All right, checking the tropics in the Atlantic basin here. I'll take me out of there for a second so you can see nothing going on in the Atlantic, the Gulf, the Caribbean for the next 48 hours or for the next 7 days. In the East Pacific, we do have Hurricane Christy. This is a major hurricane. Top winds 125 miles per hour, but it is out in the middle of nowhere. It stays in the middle of nowhere. It's going to start to transition more toward the northwest with time. This may briefly become Category 4, but it will ultimately weaken. Some high-level moisture from this may get entrenched in our flow here over the western states and help to bring in some additional high clouds, but significant impacts from this are unlikely. So closer to home, the precipitation outlook. This is valid through Wednesday morning of next week. Rain amounts in Phoenix, nothing. Statewide, nothing. Region-wide, not much to be found. However, all of that having been said, a major change in the weather pattern does look likely as we go forward here. We'll talk about that in more detail as we get to the models. Take a look at things. This is the GFS. It is the 12Z run, and it's valid at 5 o'clock this afternoon. High pressure's in control out here across the southwest. Upper heights 588 to 591 decameters, and what it means for us down at the surface for the rest of the day today. Yeah, well, you know the deal by now. Sunny, very warm, highs mid to upper 90s. Tonight, clear sky. Overnight lows mainly upper 50s to mid 60s. And then tomorrow, again, it's more of the same. High temperatures in the mid-90s. Now, we will start to see an increase in high clouds tomorrow. We'll call it partly sunny, especially by the afternoon. And so temperatures may not get quite as warm as they otherwise would have. But those high clouds will move out by Friday. We'll call it sunny, highs upper 90s. That could challenge a record. I believe the record high on Friday is 98 degrees. As we go to Saturday, how about a high temperature of 96 to 100, sunny to mostly sunny in the morning, then partly sunny by the afternoon. Again, high clouds will return, but it's going to be, potentially this will be our warmest day of the period. And if we do get to 100, this should be, not a guarantee, should be the last day of 100-degree temperatures or even the threat of 100-degree temperatures for the rest of the year. Because by Sunday, we do start to see temperatures trend down a little bit. Highs back toward the mid, maybe upper 90s. Upper 80s and low 90s on Monday. The sky partly sunny. Here comes a trough into the western states. And that's going to drag a cold front across here Monday night and Tuesday. Breezy, cooler, partly cloudy. There could be an isolated shower or thunderstorm across the northern part of the state, but we should stay dry. With high temperatures falling back toward the mid and upper 70s. Just a delightful day on Tuesday. And obviously those overnight lows will plunge as well. Here's a week from today. This is Wednesday, the 30th of October. One trough moving out, another one coming into toward the Pacific Northwest. Highs still probably upper 70s to low 80s if this works out. And then as we go out, 10 days. This is Friday, the 1st of November. GFS has this little upper low coming toward the southwest, and that could result in some unsettled weather depending on how this works out. But what we're going to just take from this right now is temperatures should be closer to seasonal averages, maybe even a little bit below average, and generally dry conditions, but maybe some unsettled weather way out there toward 10 days or so. All right, taking a look at rainfall for Phoenix off the GFS ensemble. This goes out through the 6th of November. Ensemble means still way under 1/10 of an inch. We're not looking at much here. The European ensemble, about 1/3 of the members have some type of precipitation around here, if that. But even at that, light precipitation, if anything at all. And these ensembles generally tend to skew toward climatology the further out you go. So the prospects of any meaningful rain around here still don't look that great. But the better news is temperatures. These are off of the national blend of models. Warm to downright hot for the rest of the week and heading into the weekend. And again, flirting with the triple digits Friday, maybe Saturday, and then we'll see a downtrend. And yeah, we drop into the upper 70s by next week, the middle part of next week, Tuesday, Wednesday, overnight lows down in the 50s. And that means the cooler pockets could be down in the 40s. And that's going to do it for the Phoenix, Arizona weather discussion for today. My next video is due back here tomorrow morning. Should you happen to enjoy these videos, then be sure to subscribe, like, share, click that notification bell. Leave those comments, questions, and suggestions. If you really like what we do here, then click that thanks icon below the video here on YouTube. Make those monetary contributions to us. Or you can donate via PayPal. groffshow@gmail.com is the PayPal address. It is groffshow@gmail.com for PayPal. The executive producer of the Phoenix, Arizona weather discussion is my one and only, the sweetest of all time, the Asian sensation, and proprietor of sweetchildaz.com.org and the Facebook page of the same name, Sweet Child Arizona. Talking about my Michelle, check her out, check out her videos, check out everything Michelle related, linked up down in the description. Also, you can check out our streaming station. It's available 24/7, 365. It's called KMGX. We play a ton of music, have a lot of fun with that. Give that a listen. Of course, you can even check it out over there on KMGX.com. And there's a player there. You can just go and listen to it there at KMGX.com. All right, thank you guys so much for watching. All of your continued support. It is so greatly appreciated. Please be safe, stay cool, stay hydrated out there, and have yourselves a beautiful rest of your Wednesday.